stream. This time we are going to talk about some of the career advices, a reflection on the hackathon, and whatnot. I'm gonna turn myself back to normal so I can hear myself as well. How are you doing, everyone? How is it going? We are live again. Obviously, we are going to talk about some JavaScript. We are going to talk about some Angular as well. We're also going to have a look at what I submitted for the hackathon. So I know a lot of you people have been waiting for this one. Angular is a huge framework. I think every feature should be exposed. Ooh, nice. Some really interesting comments on the videos. How have you been, everyone? How have you been? I should probably change my video image. That doesn't, I mean, it looks maybe use this one. How are you doing, chat? I'm gonna drink my coffee before it gets colder. Hmm. How's everyone doing today? How's your weekend going? Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah, Imran. How are you doing? How are you doing? How is everyone else in the chat? I want to start coding, but how can I and where from can I start? You can start looking into JavaScript first. You can start looking into, there are a lot of boot camps that are there. We could start our own boot camp as well. I mean, it depends on how many people are interested in that. But if you can just look into how, I mean, I can share a video with you. If you want to join, I can share a Discord link with you, and then we can get you started for sure. I don't know if it would be a good idea to have a boot camp just for developers, like starting from scratch, but maybe it's a good idea. I'm going to look into that. I'm fine, just a little depressed. Why are you depressed? What's happening? What's happening? Hey, Lasif, how's it going? How are you doing, my friend? My friend. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Ahsan, how's it going? Muhammad Ahsan, how is it going? I needed to add some things on the on Polyvel platform, but I'm also going to look into some of the things. Lasif, yeah, you shared that before as well. You're working on the PHP image sharing and MySQL thingy. That sounds super cool. I'm good, alhamdulillah. Khobab, how are you doing? Hello, Mursal Furqan Kambar. How's it going? I'm gonna be speaking in Urdu and English both. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I can repeat it for you. As in by in the past, my proposal work on Upwork jobs client answers me, but now it's not. I would suggest to stop for a while. Also, I mean, I would like to see what you do. I mean, how your proposals look. Generally, your proposals should be very small, to the point, and like normal. Your proposals on Upwork should not feel like you've copy pasted something. That is the key. You pitch them that, hey, you want to do build this. I'm a good engineer. I have this experience on this technology. I can help you out. That's it. It's Kumbhar. It's Kumbhar or Kumbhar. Kumbhar or Kumbhar. It's Kumbhar, right? So one is Kumbhar and two is Kumbhar. Which one is it? Kumbhar. Alhamdulillah, I'm awesome. Yeah, I know. Everyone is awesome in the chat. Everyone here is an absolute awesome person. Imran Ali, I don't have it right now, but you can Google it and you can find something really good. I would say not a lot of lines, like don't send them a paragraph that hey, I've done this and that and this and that. Just 3 lines, and just mention what you understood. Cucumber, Sayyid Khubab, no. So just mention what you read or understood from the proposal, how you can help with the proposal, and then just a few examples. That should be it. I believe personally that's the best Upwork proposal. Hi, please suggest how to improve TypeScript skill in front-end application. Tarun, there should be a lot of courses of TypeScript, like TypeScript crash courses. So look into those on YouTube. That's what I usually do. I look into different TypeScript videos, like 5 TypeScript techniques that you should know. Kind of search those things, and then you need to implement them. Unless you implement them, you will not be better. And just code a lot of things, right? When you build a lot of things, when you read a lot of things, when you watch a lot of videos and implement those, that's how you get better. Is Danish a hard language? I'm not sure. I have not tried learning it. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. As long as you don't know a language, I think it's still hard. But yes. Alrighty. %70 coding, 30%, and 30% reading. Yeah, kind of right. I wouldn't give it a percentage, but yes, it's a lot of reading, lot of learning, lot of failing. Software engineering is about failing and learning from the mistakes. So you make a mistake, you learn from them. Next time you make the same mistake, you're gonna take less time to fix it. So that's what usually happens. Kumbar is a city. Kumbhar is a surname. Basically, it's vaguely translated into Angrezi. It becomes Potter. For example, Harry Potter. Ooh, so are you Mursal Potter or Mursal Furkan Potter? Sunny bhai, good night, good night. Say this as an fem fled float bowler, poet fled float bouleflad. Float boulefad. I don't know why you why you keep why you keep asking me for speaking such words, which is flow the flow, blah 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 blah. It sounds so funny. It is funny. I don't know. I believe the only intention that you have coming here on my streams is to have me try such things, right? Right? Yay! Yeah, I'm gonna get you, and then I'm gonna get back to you for sure. So only Lasif heard that, no one else. Ma, I wish I could say the same for you, but I don't know you, so but thank you. Been following and your contribution single since kind of time, and I love your work. So thank you so much. That is so nice. Can you make a series of TypeScript in React and Next.js? That's a good suggestion. Let me write it down. Let me write it down for you. GDE to dos video tutorial. You said TypeScript, React, and Next.js, right? Next.js. All right. And you said series. Mehran Mehman. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Hope everything is doing great. Yes, it is. Arijit, hello. How's it going? You are really amazing. Thank you so much. You are amazing as well. The people in the community are even more amazing than me. You know, they're super cool. Hey, did you know that I participated in a hackathon and I built something? Do you know? Yes or no? Guess who's already working on that? Mursal, are you working on TypeScript and everything? That's super cool. I have not worked like hugely on that. Not particularly on Nest.js or Next.js, but I worked with React a lot, React and Node.js a lot. So, Chad, did you know I built something for a hackathon? Yes or no? Uh, your training skills is amazing for new developers and professional developers. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Series to be polished on dev. Ooh. Whoa. I'm gonna be looking into that, Mursal. Good going. Good going. Make sure to don't tag me in your post, but make sure to share that on like in a message or something. I'm gonna be making sure to share that. But that's super nice. Beginner's gig actually it doesn't matter. I mean, you could implement a really simple thing and it still help a lot of people. So that's good. Sometimes I build things that I think are super small, but they turn out to be really huge. We know you participated on that GitHub hackathon. This one was a MongoDB hackathon. So I built something really cool for a MongoDB hackathon, which was running for a month. I didn't get a chance to work on it a lot. Like I think it was for a month from like 13th of December 2021 to January 13th, 2022. And I spent like 20 hours on something and I built something. Do you want to see that? Do you want to try that out? I can quickly show you and we can play a game, you know. That will be fun. Let me quickly try to do something. Mm-hmm. Pitiot. Someone is. Uh, just give me 1 second. I need to share that. Live stream, live stream, live stream. Talking about JavaScript, careers, Q&A, reflection on the MongoDB hackathon, etc. All right, let's go. I'm gonna also share this into one more channel. Share for feedback. Just give me 1 second. Contentful, no. Contentful, no. Streaming. Alrighty. Let's go. Yes, looking at the messages now. Hey, Ali Ibrahim, how is it going? All right, let's see the game. Let's see the game. So, flashback. Quickly share my screen. So this is the game that I built using using a bunch of technologies. Essentially, if I name them, it's Angular, it's JavaScript, TypeScript, it's Tailwind CSS, it's MongoDB, it's Firebase. So it's a thing that I built in about in just about 20-ish hours, for which I'm quite proud of. But I didn't sleep well back then. So if you want to try this game with me, let's do it right now. I'm gonna quickly share this in the chat. So what we can do is we can actually, is that the one? going to try to see where this happens. Yeah. All right. I'm going to share this in the chat now. So I'm going to create a lobby and then we can join it. So what happens is that I can create a lobby, I can create a new game, or I can join an existing game. So I'm going to create a new game. This will give me a link that you can join, or I can give you an ID. So I'm going to quickly give you the link instead. And I'm going to share this on Facebook as well and in the chat as well. So what would happen is that when you join this game, it will ask you to log in via Google. So you just have to log in via Google, and then I should see here. I should see you here as soon as possible. Yeah, I can also share that here as well. So we can play this quickly, and I am looking. Yeah, I know. Oh, is that you? Can I open your image? Is that a breach of privacy? Ooh, there you go. Pretty small in the image, or the image is small, but I see you now. All right, Lasif has joined. Come on, folks. You look descation. What does that mean? What is descation? So everyone join the lobby. And a fun fact is this game, it's built, or it's running on Heroku as the backend on a free tier. So uh so this server dies or sleeps after a while, and then uh and then when you make the first network call, then it's called ugly. Okay, so it dies for a while, and then when you make the first network call after a few seconds, the server becomes alive. Alrighty, is anyone else joining the lobby? If not, then I'm gonna start the game in a few seconds. Thank you. And it's a very easy game to play. Look at this. All right. Game ID. Let's hope I win. Yavarbai, I think you're most likely watching on my profile, and my software doesn't set any messages there. So I'm gonna. There's a link in the chat. Yavarbai, I think you're most likely. And I hear myself, so I'm gonna say this. You're gonna have to either copy the whole ID, or you're gonna have to copy the entire game link. I just pasted a game link here. So you should be able to see that. It says game ID not found. That shouldn't be possible. If it says game ID not found, then that means that the ID that you pasted, it's not correct somehow, or the link is not correct. It should always let you join it. For example, I see Rafiq is here, Yavarbai is here, so I see a lot of people there. I couldn't join. Are you clicking the link? It could be a bug if you're not joining it. So let me quickly try it out actually. So let's say if I join it via this link. Do you want to join the lobby? Yes. So it works for me. As you can see, I used another account to log in, and now there are two of me. Right? So I think we can start now without waiting for anyone. So we got one. After logging, try again to click again. Yeah. Maybe it doesn't work when you're logged out. Maybe that could be a bug. So it probably depends on the ID, I think. And if the ID is not accurate, then it probably lets you not log in. Could be a reason. Let me quickly see so I can see what you're facing. I'm sorry, I'm doing live debugging right now. So I go to lobby. It should ask me for uh, logging in. I log in, and it kind of comes. Okay, whatever. All right, click on the link. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. So I think we have a lot of people here. Uh, so what happens now is this is a memory game, which means that you will be shown a couple of cards, and what you need to do is that you need to match those cards. So you click one card and then you have to click another card for the same emoji. If you match those cards or both of your clicks have the same emoji, you get points. If they don't match, cards are flipped back and you need to then retry and from your memory try to match all the cards. Whoever does it in the fastest time becomes the winner with the most points, and the game ends for everyone. So that's how it works. Okay, so without further wait, I'm gonna start the game now. Let's play. Ashraf Ridi, walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Okay, okay, okay. Am I being lucky? I am being lucky. No. I think it was this one. No. Oh shit, no. This one. No. It's this one. And then we got this one. All right. There we go. So since I'm the owner of the game, maybe. You were so close? Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. And now this scoreboard is saved for eternity. This is going to be persisting here. It looks like Yawarbai did a good job. Some of you were starting to do a good job. But I'm going to share this in the chat now so everyone can see this. So what do you think about the game? And how do you think is the experience so far of the game? Now this is something that you can definitely play with your friends. I don't know when the server is going to start crashing because of the database running out. But yeah, it really depends. Yeah, we can play another game. Let me see. Let me see. And I can share the lobby as well. This is new to me and good. Let's see if I can join it. Yes, I hope that this game or the people in the hackathon, they like the game. I'm sharing another link in the chat. If you want, you can join Lasif lobby. So this one is one of the scores that we got. I'm gonna quickly take a screenshot out of it. Although we have a link, but still. You're gonna start in 1 minute from now? Okay, that sounds good. Sounds good enough. We got some people in the game. So now you can see it's, I mean, in terms of technology, for me, it only took like 20 hours. But if someone as a medium engineer or medium level engineer would build it, it would be like maybe 1 week at max. But there are a lot of things to learn from this. So maybe it would be a good idea for me to um, to to show this in the video, because all of what I built here, or not all of, but maybe at least 80% of the stuff that I built is on the live stream. All right, we start the game. Enough chit chat. Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. How are you? Yes. Yes. It looks like Rafiq was so slow. Nazish, walaikum assalam. Long time no see. How are you doing, Nazish? You see, there was one thing that happened, and that is as soon as you finish the game, you see the score here. But then also, as other scores come in from other people, they also start appearing here. One thing that I suck at this. You just practice hard, and then you're gonna get better at it. And this is really, I personally believe this is really good for memory as well and memorization. So the more you practice, the more faster you become. I've played it obviously a lot of times because I was working on it. But yeah, you're gonna get better at that as well. So one of the things that I need to do, or I got a suggestion about the game, was to allow the users who are creating the game to define how many tiles would be there, how many cards would be there. Would it be 18, 15, 16, whatever? So, kind of adding a lot of complexity to it. And there was one more thing that I was thinking about. Maybe it's a good idea, maybe it's not a good idea, I'm not sure. But while we are playing games, I was thinking if we could show the other avatars, like these people, somewhat here in sort of a racing mode. Like, let's say on the top there are 100 points, and on bottom it's 0, and you see all of those avatars like going crazy and getting all the points and scores, and you see who's running at the top. At one instance it looks like it's interesting to see someone, but some people would find it pressurizing because they're gonna see, ooh, let's say Yaver is going so fast and I'm still at 5 points or something, or it might distract you as well. So I got some good suggestions from people. One person said that in the game, half of the emoji would show, but then the rest of the half would show later. Did any one of you experience any sort of lag in in the animation or the smoothness of the animation, or no? Or was it super smooth for you folks? Because only one person said that it was a bit laggy. Smooth, good. That means there was some good amount of work put in. And for the technical people here, there's one really nice feature here. The background of this page, or actually I think most of the pages apart from the round, the game round, has a tiny randomness to it. For example, this one is pink right now and the header here is yellow, but sometimes you would see that this background would be yellow just like this, and now this one is pink. So uh it's randomizing on based off a 50-50 chance, just to give like a more diverse feeling to the page, so not everyone would see only one color. With some sort of music or sound would be nice. I usually tend to stay away from music. Sounds, maybe we could add a bit of sounds, but definitely no music. I improve second time, that sounds super nice. Can we take a game more, Lasif? Yeah, for sure. I can join the game this time, and I'm not gonna be. A chat would be cool. Great idea. There could be a chat, but I think when someone is playing the game, they're gonna be so focused on the game that I don't know. It might not be. They might not be chatting, right? That could be one of the reasons. So in this game, I'm not gonna be participating. I'm gonna let you folks win. Otherwise, you're gonna say that I'm hacking or something. So I'm sharing the link. I'm joining the lobby, but I'm gonna share the link in the chat now, so everyone gets it. Maybe you can make game modes. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna share this link in the chat as well. Offline chat, he meant. Could be. Could be. Could be something you could do. And I need to also the game will start in 1 minute. Okay, so this is the game. We got this guy, this guy, this guy working on it. Looks like you people are enjoying this. If you're enjoying this, make sure to go to this link the stars one and give this a star. That really helps the people understand that this game is cool. Uh, yeah, and also there are some links around this info as well. The information about the hackathon, the information about my YouTube channel or the submission article as well. So I wrote an article defining what this was. The code is open source right now. So yeah, try it out. Oh, the game is started. Shit. Okay, I'm not gonna be playing, so I'm gonna let you folks run this. Let's see. Let's see who does better in this one. Maybe we should have like a Twitch bot starting the game like from the Twitch chat, or maybe on the YouTube chat as well. Did you win? Yay! Awesome. Sounds great. Sounds great. I'm gonna quickly go to Namecheap and see something really quick. I was trying to see a domain for name. Simplarin, hey, how's it going? You got 4 grapes, bro. Awesome. Now you can have a healthy refreshment. So I was looking at flashback.app. Doesn't look at like that. Flashback.game. Something like this. It's special and it's $250 per year. What headphones are you using? I'm using Steel Series Arctis Pro Wireless. This one. That's a lot of money. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm going to share this in here as well. So yeah, that's not cheap. It's still on Namecheap, but it's not cheap. Flashback.xyz is $4,900 per year. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think. Maybe we could have something like Flashback or flashbackapp.com. It's taken, or is it not taken? That's taken. .me, .io, nah. .cc, no. .so, no. .ac, no. .name, .gg, maybe. Flash.back. I'm looking at the messages now, sorry. Yo, the design looked really neat. Spent some time checking it out when I saw the entry. Ooh, nice. Thank you so much for the compliment. The design, I'm going to be honest, the design is not mine. I was looking into some presentation uh, slides on Canva, and I then saw this design. And that's when I realized that, hey, we have a really nice thing that we can use. So it's this one. So I took out the assets from this one and then used that. But yeah, it's really nice design. Definitely. I think for the people who win the game, there should be some sort of confetti, right? Poof, party poppers. And there should be also a highlight of the person who wins it. For example, Lasiv won this game. So this should be like a winner or something like that. But yeah, it's nice. Where was I on the Namecheap? You said flash.back? Is it available? Invalid TLD, no. Flashback.co, I don't really know. Mohammad Shajil, Flutter versus React, which is best for the future? Both of them are really good. A GG domain is good, then you can say GG's. Yes, you're right. Umar Batu, Walaikum Assalam wa rahmatullah. How are you doing? Yes, yes, JR, you're right. I mean, even if the design wasn't my own, it took some really good amount of time. I mean, these things, they or the implementation, this is not like I have taken images and just put them there, because you might notice some differences, like these are completely different aspects, or they are not even complete assets per se, but these are HTML elements right now. So all of these is absolute HTML. There's a lot of difference in the design as well. For example, you see here the button is a bit different, here it's completely different. Then we have a lot more good things going on, like this one was not in the designs. There are further things that are not in the designs, but they are implemented now in a really good manner. But the idea essentially came from here, like even before the hackathon started, and it looks like we ended up in a good manner. And I actually uh, saw one really good technique to take out images, like these images. When you open it into Microsoft Paint, you have a way of selecting only a particular. For instance, I can just pick this guy or this white image, and then you extract it out using Microsoft Paint, or Microsoft Paint 3D. That was super cool. Let me go to the chat mode. A GG domain is good. Yes, you're right. I can look into GG, but it's expensive. I don't have the money. I'm poor. I'm really poor. You say the setup doesn't say like you're poor, but I had money and now I'm poor because I have the setup, and that would make it, yeah. I'm a designer and animator, but I want to switch to programming. Guide me, please. Sakib Hussain. Sakib, yes, definitely. I think you can start looking into programming and web fundamentals 101, which means you need to have a really good start for the web. I am thinking of creating either a video or a sort of series for it. Maybe we can do it right now if there are more people willing to see how to become a web developer. Um, but yeah, I think you can start there. How many people here have no idea of programming and want to get into programming? You can type in the chat that I want to be a programmer, or I want to be a web developer. Ali Solo says flashy, yay. Do you also read books? Yes, I do. I haven't got time to do it lately because of Muhammad Azlan. We are usually taking care of him all the day, but I do read books. I didn't used to read books for a lot of years, especially after university. I think I haven't read any book for like years, but I started reading books again like 8 to 9 months ago. Will you check a layout for my image gallery? Not right now, maybe later, for sure. Will you make all thing in JS? I have some projects on my YouTube which are all thing JS if you want to look at them. If you go to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to the channel if you have not already. But you can go into playlist and there is a whole section of HTML, JavaScript, CSS projects. And why cannot I see it? Courses, Q&A, talks, liked videos. There we go. So this is essentially the one. Saad Abbasi says I want to be a developer. Saad, बात सुनो. अजीब सी बात नहीं है कि अगर वो क्यों पिटने वाली बातें करते हो, समझो. I hope that helps. Uh, yes, my friends also want to be a web developer. Awesome. Definitely. Why not? I was sharing the playlist. Sorry. I forgot. This is the playlist. And I shared this in the chat. Did I? Yes, I did. Resources for data analytics. I am not a data analytics person. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Ali Ibrahim Soban shifted from Facebook to Twitch. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Yes, please start web development series. There are many to learn because your teaching style is awesome. Thank you so much. Sir, is it necessary for me to learn C++ in university if I want to learn full stack web development? No, it's not necessary for you. But if I, there's one thing that I tell everyone, you don't need to learn languages. Languages should not be the focus. Like, languages don't do anything. It's what you work on with those languages. If you develop a program, that's what you should be focusing on. For example, if you start looking into C++, look into algorithms, look into programs like how do I print my name 10 times, very basic program. How do I find the maximum between two different numbers, which one is greater, which one is smaller? That's a problem, right? So you need to focus on solving problems. Do not worry about languages. So if you want to be a full stack developer, it doesn't matter if you know C++ or not. A full stack developer means you are building and solving problems using technologies, right? So technologies should not be the focus. I hope that makes sense. But if you are learning C++, that's good. That's fine. You focus on C++, you learn it, and when it comes to full stack development, you can join that as well. Android versus web कौन सा फील्ड बेस्ट रहेगा? यार फील्ड दोनों ही अच्छे हैं, दोनों में स्कोप है. If you like Android more, go into mobile application. If you like web development, go into web development. So it depends on your future or your interest. Both of them have really good potential and really good market. दोनों अच्छे हैं. अस्सलाम वालेकुम एहसन भाई, होप यू आर फाइन. एक जूनियर सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर जिसका 6 months का एक्सपीरियंस है रिएक्ट नेटिव, उसकी सैलरी कितनी होनी चाहिए? एनी आइडिया और रेंज दैट यू वांट टू मेंशन इन PKR? आई हैव एब्सोल्युटली नो आइडिया. आई नो कि अभी जो फ्रेश इंजीनियर्स होते हैं जो यूनिवर्सिटी में ना हों, उनको आई पर्सनली बिलीव, आई थिंक उनकी सैलरी समवट अराउंड 45,000 या 40,000 तक होती है. आई एम नॉट रियली श्योर, क्योंकि मैं पाकिस्तान और सैलरी से बहुत वक्त से दूर हूँ. सो आई एम नॉट रियली इन टच विद सैलरीज इन पाकिस्तान, बट आई बिलीव इट्स 45, समवट अराउंड 45,000 PKR. If you have spent like 6 months, it would most likely be like 50 to 50,000, 50 to 55,000 PKR. Then if you go like 1 year, then it becomes like 70,000. I'm not really sure. सर आज आपकी वॉइस ठीक है, परसों पता नहीं क्या हो गया था. Maybe I was not sleeping well. That might be the reason. And web dev or programming, Mohammed Hassan is asking. Web development is programming. They are not different. You use programming to do web development. Programming is programming code, right? Now it doesn't matter if you are doing programming into web or Android or IoT or backend. It doesn't matter. So programming is used for web development. Both are good. Master from NED is good. I have no idea. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's not. I'm not really sure. I personally have not done masters from anywhere yet, so I cannot really say, but might be good. Not really sure. Restream part, yeah, bro, yeah, exactly. Sorry, ये आपकी voice ठीक है? Okay, I already got it. Did you post coffee art today? I think I did. Didn't I? I think I did, right? There's one that I've not shared yet. And that brought me my attention to one more thing. I need to run the Facebook friend request. Yeah, this is the one that I shared. Look at this, baby octopus. Yay! Do you like Fanta? I loved Fanta, but I've stopped drinking cold drinks for, I cannot recall how many years. Maybe I've not drank any cold drink, or maybe I drank like in the middle, like 1 or 2 times when my wife was drinking a cold drink. But I don't usually drink cold drink. I avoid it most of the times, or actually every time. So yeah, baby octopus is here, and then we got this heart. This is what I built. I have another better version of it, but I've not posted that. I'm probably going to do it later. Sir, how to develop interest in programming? It's a tough. So, hmm. Let's say if we talk about, let's say if we go away from programming and we talk about how do I build interest in cricket or football. Step one would be to start looking into cricket, like watch matches, watch videos, try to learn who is a good cricketer. Then you kind of build your network in cricket. So you go and find people who have similar interests, you sit with them, you talk about cricket, you play cricket with them. That's how you would develop interest in cricket itself. Be it cricket or football, doesn't matter. Same goes with programming. You watch a lot of videos, you see who's really good at programming, you kind of idolize them. Don't idolize me, for example. Um, there are much better people as well who do a lot of coding as well. So you can see what they are doing, and then you can get inspiration from them, and then you can potentially, be good at that. So just build a circle around your interest. सर एक जॉब के लिए हमें कितने परसेंट काम आना चाहिए? डिपेंड्स, 0% भी हो सकता है और 100% भी हो सकता है. इट डिपेंड्स. डिफरेंट कंपनीज हैव डिफरेंट सॉर्ट ऑफ ओपनिंग्स. हर कंपनी का अलग क्राइटेरिया होता है. सो यू नीड टू सी what the company is asking for. If they want an intern that they can teach and train, then आपको 0% भी चल जाएगा. How to get the job in Europe? You apply via different websites. There are different websites like indeed.com or read.co.uk. There are different websites, so you can apply via those. And what you have written here, like Saud Ahmed, how to get the job in Europe, just Google it and you will see a lot of websites. And then you upload your CV or your resume and then you start getting jobs. Aslan appeared in the coffee. Do you mean baby octopus? No, he's not octopus. He just has 2 legs and two hands. If he would have 8, then I would say, yeah, he's probably a baby octopus. Art is getting better day by day. Sometimes there's a meme that's called uh sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. So that's what happens with my art as well. It's sometimes really good, it's sometimes really bad. Show my comment, bro. Did I miss any of your comments, Ali? Did I miss any of your comments? Restreamer about Facebook. Last, I don't know the streamer Jack Style. Who is it? Jack's Style. Jack Style. No, I have no. I don't know. He's Danish. Okay. If you start a web development series, you will have many subscribers because the way of your teaching. That's a nice idea. I could start a web development series. That's a nice idea. We could start with one by one. He have been live for 31 days now. What the hell? What the hell? I would be like, what? 31 days? Come on. A subanthon. Subanthon. Okay. Okay. I have been live at max for 8 hours. So no idea what you're up to. Off the topic, how many pamper have you changed today? Let me think. Let me think. Three. Yeah, 3 pampers. The rest of them were changed by my wife. Assalamu alaikum. React or Angular for a .NET developer, which one would you recommend? Angular. If you are good with .NET, you already know classes, you already know how OOP works, so you know about polymorphism, and whatnot, inheritance, kind of creating classes and derive classes from there. So I personally believe that Java and .NET engineers, they pick Angular very fast because it's so much, because it's TypeScript, right? It's so much similar to that. Apart from the UI thing, but apart from that, I think it's really good. You say no for? Yeah, maybe. Dex, hey, how's it going? Dex, did you send me a message on Discord? And I think I saw it, but I was so busy in hackathon I didn't follow up. What? Yes, you DM'd? Yes. I saw the message, but I couldn't follow up because I was so busy with the hackathon and I built something really cool. So most of the time was kind of spent there. I'm gonna write this the bootcamp thing. Maybe it would be a good idea for me to create a web series of web development in 2022, starting from absolute scratch for new developers. Um, I just want to make sure that I'm able to share that for enough people, because right now the subscribers that I have, they are pretty, I mean, most of them are a bit experienced, so we need to market it somehow. Discord for devs. Discord for devs. I'm seeing a message. Sorry. What do you mean Discord for devs? Oh, I have a Discord for devs. If you type, no, maybe it would work. It probably won't work. Let me quickly see. Bio.link. Mohammed Sanayas. I'm going to quickly copy the link for Discord. That usually should be on my social. So if you go to my socials, you should be able to find the Discord link, but I can share. One can see this. But so what? Asking about yours? Yes. Let me quickly share that. I've shared that in the chat now. Both there and here. Sir, please start. For sure. That sounds good. I think so. The thing is, I am having so many ideas of web development videos or videos in general that I'm overloading myself. But yeah, I think maybe if we go with web development basics, it wouldn't take so much effort for me to create. Comparatively, it would take effort, but not so much. I'm having a nightmare with the API. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, Dex. Hope the nightmares get over real soon. Saud Ahmed is asking where to use Node. Node is used on the backend. So essentially, can I use? 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 Let me quickly see. Let's go to a screen. That is this guy, Epic Pen. So you're asking where to use this node, and I can quickly tell you a concept of how things work. So essentially, where is it? Where is it? So essentially, you have your mobile phone, let's say, and you're opening Facebook, right? Facebook. So what happens is that this is essentially your front end. So this is your front end. Then what happens is that whenever you load your page, you get feeds or you get posts. These posts actually come from, or your phone essentially sends an HTTP call to a server. Now this is essentially a server. We also call it the backend, right? And this backend essentially responds back with the data, or you could call it sort of posts, right? But the server doesn't have the post right away. The server contacts essentially a database. So a database where is a database is something where the data is stored. So all the posts of what you see on your screen, they are in the database. So it gets the data, then the database returns back it, then the server responds back to the post. So essentially, here is where it starts. So you open the app, that's the first step, the HTTP call, there's a second step, then the server asks the data from the backend, that's the third step, the database returns the data back to the server, there's the fourth step, and the fifth step is this one, where it sends back the data to your app, and then you see that. This, what you see here, this is called the whole process of fetching the data, and it happens is less than 3 seconds. This is really important to understand how fast this all happens, because this happens in less than 3 seconds. And it is said that if people take more time than this, or if servers take more time than 3 seconds, then people go away from the application. People don't use the application because they consider it too slow. So the time for this is less than 3 seconds. Anything that is greater than 3 seconds is considered slow, and Google also indexes that as a least, or not least, but a lesser priority website in the search index as well. So your websites have to be really fast. And this is called the bounce rate in sort of the medical terms. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. All right, looking at the chat again. I might ask one stupid question, please bear with me. Question 1: how to start to focus on learning what's booming now and stopping thinking about what's going to boom the future? All right, very good question, Cyberdude. One of the things is that if you think about too much about the far future, we can't say for sure, because it might be possible that I uh, go to take bread tomorrow and I come under a truck and I die. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. No need to clap. So don't worry about the far future. Just think about what you want to do right now, right? Focus on the very thing that you want to do next. For me, I think personally, for me, the very next thing is to start looking into Web 3.0. So I'm going to at least start looking into that, because it seems like it's going to be huge, but I'm not too excited about it. I have to prioritize my things. I have to take some things out, take some things in, prioritize that. Always have sort of a calendar that you can use for your personal kind of goals and priorities. So that would be one of the things that I would do. Can I suggest that people do 100 devs? It's more beginner focus. You do something more intermediate. Dexvinal, what is 100 devs? Is that something that I don't recall the person who was streaming it? Do you mean that, or do you mean there is something different? Can you share a link for 100 devs? Yeah, the Leon Noel course. Yes, exactly that one. Yes. Yes, and they have started it right now. So maybe we can redirect them towards them, because he's already doing a really good job. Yeah, I will try to market your series. Okay, asking about yours. Okay, thank you, brother, for the recommendation. I will stick with both .NET and Angular World. Awesome, sounds great. Jazakallah, I think a small class is better. Can I pick your brains about it? Yeah, definitely. Just go with basic plus projects, beginners like this type of series. Okay. Yeah, exactly. There are many free courses out there. If I do them, I'm not really sure if that's going to be any more of benefit. Yeah, people like how I teach. That is really good to know. That is really good to know. But then I think if there are already a lot of courses out there, would people actually see me? Because when they search for content, it's only going to be those big names that they would see. Probably not me, because I don't have that followership, or I don't have that position in the market. That's what I think. And if I keep doing what everyone has done already, I might even not get there. But if I create content which is not there and fill the gap, that's probably going to be visible to more people. That's what I think. That's what my personal belief is. How JWT is more secure authorization, Irfan Sadiq? JWT is more secure. So what are you comparing it with? Are you telling JWT versus something? So what are you comparing with? I mean, something without authorization, JWT is obviously better than that. But if you're comparing it with something else, then we can talk about that. Beginner market is swamped. Intermediate starting with the basics of JS. Not touching HTML is the basics of way to start. I'm exactly. So what I usually think is, I mean, I don't really see intermediate to advanced content anywhere. It's very rare that someone does it, and I try to fill that kind of gap with the live streams and the code. Hi Ahsan, I'm struggling with the database design. How would you design a bitly system with the plan authorities? I'm going to change my camera. Give me 1 second. Not the camera, but the battery. Ignore the timer. I'm here. I am here. All right, let's see. So you're saying, how would you design a bitly system with the plan authorities? When you say plan authorities, that means you want to control how uh, you want to control the links being created, and obviously you want to have some sort of, I mean, in terms of design, I think it's, we can talk about it in just a bit. The thing though, you have to start looking at technologies that are coming so you can be business already with them. Exactly, yes. What is Web 3.0? I am going to create a video of that so you will understand that better. 100 devs is perfect for beginners? Yes, definitely. Sister 13 lol.online. I don't know what the what the heck are you talking about? No, I'm gonna go back to that. What are the prerequisites in JavaScript to learn Node.js? You should know about Node.js basics. JavaScript, JavaScript variables, JavaScript arrays, how the functions work. You also should know about the data structures in JavaScript, not data structures and algorithms, but just the basic data structures like arrays, objects, how they work together. You should know about the HTTP calls, how they work together. You should have a holistic idea of the front end and back end. So you can uh, definitely talk about that. Sir, I stuck in tutorial here. Compare tutorials and watch all the tutorials. How do get I off? How do I get out of it? You follow the tutorial. You work on something and build it from start to end. When you finish it, you're not going to be looking into more tutorials. I try to do that. I look at tutorials and then I try to follow them along. So I don't just watch tutorials to watch them. I try to watch tutorials to build things out of it. Should I drop into a Discord call to explain the problem? Yeah, Dex can definitely reach out. Omer, if you are on Discord, you can always reach out to the chat, and we can look into like the tutorials that you're looking at. I want to control what authorities limitations the user have based on the plans he has purchased. Okay. Okay. I mean, from the top of my head, I can think about a couple of things. So, I'm going to take more questions and then I can come back to you. Remind me if I forget. Alex Zam. Remind me if I forget about it. Hi, bro. Could you please also give us some tips to how to approach apps while building? What kind of thing and how to approach while building? Vessel, if you have not seen my past streams for the memory game, please watch them as I build through them. I have given the videos to my editor as well, like the streams, and he's probably going to combine them all, and we're going to have like a combination of those videos together, and then you could see how I think through when I'm building games, or not games but just the apps. So that might help, hopefully. Omer Usmani, Assalamu alaikum bhai, how to develop technical skill as well as soft skills in university level, although I'm also a UBTN. Nice to meet you, Omer. First of all, I would suggest to, when you talk about technical skills, that comes with practice. Start building things, start building small applications, big applications, even if ideas that you see that are already built, try to copy them. For example, one idea that I built, the memory game, it was in the designs already, it was not implemented, or maybe it has been implemented by so many developers. There's so many memory games in the world, so try to replicate them, try to build stuffs, get shit done. That would be good. uh Huge thanks, lovely, from Teddy. No problem. In lounge for you. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. So I think we can talk about the question that Vessel has asked. Is it called Vessel or Weasel? How do you call it? I'm sorry if I'm not getting it correctly. Alrighty. ZX6 Chris 6, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Code with Ahsan. Welcome to Code with Ahsan. All right, let's go. Let's talk about what vessel or weasel is the same. Vesely, weasely. Okay. I'm not gonna go into it because I know I'm gonna be messing up. So what we are talking about? We're talking about a system that is sort of bit.ly, which means that first of all there's going to be a database, right? So in the database, what are we trying to store? First of all, you got to have the URLs, right? You got to have the URLs, you got to have the users who are creating those URLs. You're going to have a plan, right? That entails sort of the permission. And what else? So this URL would have obviously an ID. This is so hard to draw with the mouse. So you got to have an ID. You're gonna have a URL that's a short URL, or a long URL, long URL, and then you got a user ID, right? You got to have a caption. Then this user would be essentially on a plan. So you got to have a plan ID. And stop me, Weasel, if or Vessel, if I want to, or if I'm going too far or not answering your question, because I'm just thinking through. So this is going to be having a plan ID. The plan itself, or the plan database, would have multiple kind of plans. This would have, let's say, amount or the price, right? This would have permissions. And what else would we have? So price, permissions, um, validity, or recurring. I mean, is it yearly? Is it non-yearly? Kind of that, right? So recurrence, you could call this recurrence, right? Expiry date or recurrence. A plan should, this plan is like the type of plan, right? So it cannot have a particular expiry date, or maybe it could. I'm thinking now, because if you're talking about if you're talking about a relational database, then it could be like a user plan database, where you have like a user plan. It depends if you're using a relational database or a non-relational database. But then you're talking about a user ID here. You're going to talk about a plan ID here, right? And then you're going to also talk about user ID, plan ID, expiry. Expiry could be here, right? And whatnot. Exactly, yes. A many to many relationship between those two. So a user can have multiple plans, a plan can have multiple users. So something like this. What else could we have? So this is the plan, and then also you have, ooh, what did I do? Did I increase the size by chance? No. Give me back. Uh 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 uh. Oh, what? Okay. So scrolling essentially changes this. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. So this is what we got. Now, you could have a plan, and then also you could have permissions. These permissions can be can so you could also no, maybe you can have, yeah, you can have different permission ID here. I'm not, so it's going to be like a plan can have many permissions. um and then you can have a permissions database. That's what I'm thinking. This might not be the best design as ever, because I am a front end focused full stack engineer, so I don't claim that I have the best backend knowledge or design system. Maybe in the future that might change. So a permission can have things to do. So what kind of permission is that? Is it that the person can create custom URLs, right? So you could have a type that says custom URLs or name custom URLs, whatever, and then you can have a permission ID, so a set of permission IDs right here. And then what would happen is that when you build this, then you log in with the user gets the plan ID, what plan the user has, and then in the plan you get permissions on the front end, and then you decide on your front end what is possible. What can this user do? Can the user go to a page and use this particular feature based on if the user has this particular permission in the permissions ID, right? So you could do it in that way. And also on the back end, of course, you have to have that barrier that the user shouldn't be able to perform this feature based on obviously the permission. So kind of comes on the both side. Does that answer the question? Hopefully yes. My coffee is finished. And I'm right now in a state where you don't really know if you're hungry or not. So I'm not really sure if I want to eat something or not. But maybe I want to have a drink. Not a drink, but I want to drink water for sure. No problem, Alex and Vessel, both of you. No problem at all. So what we did is we built the game, and we played the game today as well. We had a bit of chat as well. We had a bit of career advice as well. What I'm going to be doing is uh, I'm going to be spending some time with my kid who just woke up. I can hear he's crying, but not everyone can hear him. So I'm going to do one little thing before we move to someone else. Do you want to see the Facebook script in action? We got a Facebook script. We got a friend request script that I run whenever I get a lot of requests, because I'm getting a lot of requests. I can see my phone ringing even now. So what I do is that I run a script that has a threshold of mutual friends, and then it kind of accepts some of those requests and rejects some of those requests. So I don't have to like review all of them. So this is what we have, and this is the script. So it should be gist.github. May I also send you a request? You're gonna have to send me a message as well if you want to send a request. I usually add people with mutual friends. We don't have to be friends on Facebook to be connected. We can also connect via Twitter. But if you want to send me a request, just send it and send me a message as well. Otherwise, you're going to be part of the script, and then you might not really be added. So this script essentially is a JavaScript based script. What happens is it takes no problem. You can always reach out to me on Discord for sure. So it essentially takes a mutual threshold. For now, it's set to 10, which means that uh, anyone who doesn't have like 10 mutual friends with me is gonna have his request or his or her request removed. And the reason I do this is not because of ignorance. People don't need to be a friend on Facebook to see my posts, so they can quickly follow me. And I also have a limit of like 5,000 friends. I cannot have more than, because Facebook doesn't allow you to do so. So I have like 4.6 thousand already. So what you do is that you copy this script. It's super easy. You copy this script, you go, and then you go and inspect this. And then also, I'm gonna get out of the phone view, and then you go to console. Facebook says stop. What the heck are you doing? But we are hackers, right? So this is what happens. You paste this, and then you just run it. So it essentially goes and tries to see this mutual friend text and then takes out the number from it. For example, Rahil is probably not going to be accepted, but Sami is going to be accepted as a friend. And then it scrolls through the script every now and then, like I think every couple of seconds. All right, let's go. Say it works. My sign up PHP. Oh, cool. That sounds good. So I'm going to accept this and see what happens. So you see the scroll bar moving. You see requests are being removed. Some of the requests have been accepted. This one got accepted. No, say it works. It works. It works. So some of the requests are being accepted. Some of them are being rejected. For example, Salman Hashmi is probably going to be accepted because of the threshold. You see, request accepted, request removed. And then you can just sit back, relax, and let the magic happen for you. Super cool. What? Not found. The request URL was not found on the server. Additionally, I44 not error. What the heck? I didn't understand one word that you said, Lasif. Are we done with the requests? Are all the requests handled? It seems like it does. So keeps scrolling, keeps finding every person, and yeah, it's gonna go like for a long time. And if any one of you can contribute to this as well, or suggest some changes, you can also do that because it's public on GitHub or gist.github. I see there's one fork and 3 stars. Cool. Awesome. So I'm gonna let this run now. Cool. So let's quickly see who we have that we can rate, because I'm gonna stop the stream now. I'm gonna go and probably eat something, and then I'm gonna come back and work on a video tutorial, most likely, that is remaining for the AVL tree. So thank you so much everyone for joining. I think all of the requests have been handled. Cool. So if I refresh now, there should be 0 requests, I believe. No, there are 45 requests. It was still doing it and I stopped it. Sorry. That's not good. Let it happen then. And one of the things is that if you do like too many calls for Facebook, like do all of them at once, then Facebook kind of stops you to do because of rate limiting. So you need to be careful about like a couple of milliseconds to send those requests. Alrighty, there we go. There we go. Is it going to scroll more? No. Yes. No. Yes. One more thing that I just recalled that I need to do is I need to check my. All right, no friend request. Yay, let's go. If you don't have me on Polywork, or if you want to see what I'm working on, you can now see the reasons your community submitted. They didn't. Oh, okay, that's nice. Yeah, I don't really think that a lot of people are subscribing, but that's fine. I don't really need to know why they don't do a resub. It's up to them. Cool. So this is like all of the hackathon videos that my editor has to edit now. Poor guy. But you're gonna get benefit from it. All right. One of the things that I was looking at is Polywork. If you have not followed me yet, which most likely you have not, you can quickly go there, maybe create your account. It's a really nice platform that I've recently joined, where there are many professionals, and they kind of, it's like Twitter, but it has, instead of just tweeting, there is sort of, what do you call it? It's activities. What did you do? Did you write an article? Did you start learning something? Did you publish something? Did you watch a video? So you can just create a highlight and then everyone can potentially see that. So if I go to my page, I started looking into this. So I think the recent one was this one, like the submitted the entry for this one. And I got a comment on this one as well. So yes. And I was thinking of writing something here as well, and I now absolutely cannot recall what that was. Anyways, we'll see. Jan Shubham, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Code with Ahsan. How's it going, man? How is it going? Yeah, okay, yes. I think I was supposed to write a comment for this. No, where it is? Where is it? View comment. Yes. Aaron, can I click here and reply? No. PAD. Can I tag him? No. Hey, Aaron. And they have yet to upgrade a couple of things. For example, I cannot, if I do enter, are they going to post my post? No. If I hit enter, do they go to the new line? No. Okay. Uh, seems to be a performance issue, maybe. It seems okay in on the PC and on the mobile. So the thing is that the person said that the emoji, half of the emoji appears and then the full one. And we did not face this issue while we were playing the game, right? Who in the chat has not played this game today? The flashback game. Just say in the chat, I have not played it. And I'm going to show you then. My phone. Uh, Probably have a theory. What's happening? About point 2. Great suggestions. Going to look into it. Do you know there's a shortcut on in window, that if you press the window key and then if you press the dot key, and if you're in, I think it doesn't matter if you are in a text box or not, but if you do so, you get the emojis, right? Just like this. And then you can type, filter it out, and then paste it. This is super helpful. I use it all the time, and I didn't know about this for quite a while. But this is a really nice shortcut. All right, so I got this one. Can we add a stream to this one? We're gonna be playing the game as well. I'm gonna add just a highlight so you can see how this works. So we can add activity called streamed on Twitch, right? Live stream on Twitch, and then click done, and then we can say streamed on Twitch about JavaScript, career / job Q&A, did a reflection on the flashback game and played with the community, answered a lot of questions, and here we have the link to twitch.tv with Ahsan and YouTube. Let's just keep Twitch for now, right? Is there anything we need to add? No. We need to add the flashback game. So I'm going to quickly add that. Post it. And let's play a game together. So this is a game that I built during the hackathon in about 16 to 18 hours, as far as I can recall. It's a multiplayer game. Um, and what you can do is that you can create a lobby. I haven't. Thanks for the emoji shortkey. No problem. Bro, it did not work. What did not work? Sir, how to get internship as a fresher in web development or mobile development? Raja Wasim, you can try to find an internship opportunity on rosie.pk. Someone said it did not work. Lasif, what did not work? So you can go to rosie.pk and you can find internship here. You can find internship, and then you can see here there are a lot of internships. .NET internship, ACC internship, blah blah blah, and you can find a lot of jobs. The system on Windows, it should work. The window key and the dot key press. So I'm going to create a lobby. This is a game that was built for the hackathon. If you open the info right here, you see the info as well on the right side. But if I click let's go, I can create a new game or enter a game ID. So I'm going to create a new game. This essentially gives us a link, so I can copy the link and then share with you, or I can copy the ID and you can do it. So I would say I'm gonna give you the ID so you can have sort of a good experience. And if you click this, it just copies to the clipboard. We have alerts in the game. Sorry about that. Not really proud of it, but it was a hackathon. I needed to be fast. So I'm sharing the game ID here. And I'm also sharing the game link in the chat. So here is for Twitch people, and I also need to share this for the Facebook people. Just give me 1 second while I do so, and you can join the game in the meantime. So I'm going to quickly go and share the game experience. This is the game and game ID, and the game ID is this. So let's play one more game before we wrap up and raid someone else. So what you need to do is just click there, click the game ID. Oh, I don't like that. Require you login. Yes, this is to make sure that we are not spamming anyone. And how would you create a user? Because this game requires you to have like a scoreboard in the end, and you can share with others. So it's just a regular login. It doesn't take anything apart from the email. So no data is being stored or whatever. So if you want to join the game, now would be the right time. You can trust SN. Maybe not. That's fine. I mean, without the user, I just thought that it would spam, or people would spam a lot, and then it would be hard to track everyone. Probably yes. You wouldn't have cool avatars though, but we could remove login. I'm gonna keep the login for now until we have the, what do you call it? Yeah, I'm not gonna remove the login for now until we have the hackathon result. Oh yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. That's a really good point. That's a really good point. We got trending wizard. Hey, let's go. Yeah, I agree with you, Dex. That's totally fine. There should be an option for anonymous entry as well if you don't want to log in. But yeah, for the hackathon, I really needed to do it. Awesome. So, are we starting the game? I don't think anyone else is joining. So, we're going to start over. I think Cyber Dude was asking to, or was saying that he didn't play the game. So, I also shared this on Facebook. But if no one joins in like 30 seconds, I'm gonna start the game. Are you in? Is this you? Okay, that's good. Awesome. Then let's start this. So this is a memory based game, which means that you need to match the cards. For example, you click on one card, it shows you an emoji, and then you match with another card. So you need to match two different cards in 2 clicks. If they don't match, you're gonna have to start over, and you need to remember like the emojis where they are. So I'm gonna start the game. Lasif actually left it and came back. I think he's checking the API or whatnot. So I'm gonna start the game now. Good luck. Yep. All right. So you click and then you try to match it. Like this one matched. These didn't. These matched. These did not. No. No. Yes. And there we go. So looks like Cyberdude didn't do anything or didn't match anything. But yes, this is what happens. So everyone would be seeing this scoreboard now. This is gonna be saved forever and ever and ever. So anyone can watch these. Can you make it so they are not four at the same emojis? That would not be fun actually. That would make it more difficult. Once more. Okay, sure. So I'm gonna create one more. Let's go create a new game. This time I'm just quickly going to share the link so you can join it as well. I'm going to share this in the chat now. And if you open or if you click the link right now, you should be able to get in really fast. Then the game is over. Are the data also deleted? No, no, it's not deleted. If I go to the previous link, like here, we still have the scoreboard. So it's persistent in the database. I do plan to run sort of a cron job or some sort of mechanism like in 10 days when this is removed. Maybe something like that, so we don't overload the database. I think there's going to be a lot of data in our MongoDB right now because everyone keeps creating the game. All right, we're going to do it once more. I see that there are, let me quickly see. I see that there are 5 viewers on Twitch. uh, Anyone else who wants to join the game would have to click the link and join. Otherwise we are just starting. So let's start in about 10 seconds from now. And you have to be very fast with the memory. You have to remember where the tile were. And if you use this on a mobile, that's even more interesting. I can try the mobile version now, like iPhone XR, maybe something like that. Do a fit to window, or do I just zoom? No, fit to window 125%, something like this. All right, so I'm gonna start now. And that was this one. Ali Ibrahim Soban is also here. Cool, cool, cool. Alrighty, so let's go. Mm-hmm. No, it was this one. No, it was not this one. Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna lose this one. Uh, maybe not. Yay! Yay! That was fun. That was fun. Yeah. You are close. Yeah, you are close. What Rex Twitch? Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Once more, Cyberdude is like, no, I want to win this game. All right, let's join Lasif's lobby. Let's join Lasif's lobby. I'm gonna share this on Facebook, so everyone on Twitch has it already. I'm gonna share this on Facebook. All right, everyone, join in. Um, what Rex Twitch? Tell us about yourself and welcome again. What do you do? What brought you to the stream? What are you interested in these days for learning? I think you have some data in MongoDB. Yes, I do because this was a MongoDB hackathon to learn JavaScript. Yay! Let's go. We all are here to learn JavaScript. Ooh. The best technology in the world, maybe. Maybe I'm overdoing it. Yeah, definitely welcome. All right, the game is starting. Everyone, hold your horses and just make sure that Lasif doesn't win. Otherwise, we are good. No. No. What happened? Did the game crash? What? What happened, bro? What happened? Did you leave the game? What happened? I shared the game ID. What happened? All right, let's go. Let's go again. I'm creating a new game. All right, you created a game. Now there's so many games just like this which are just staying in the database, and I don't want that to happen. We don't have a game ID, Cyberdude, but I'm gonna share that in on Facebook. Just see the latest comment. This is the one. New. And join it. When you click this, you're gonna open the lobby, and then you can see this. So this is not my lobby. This is something Lasif has created. And we got Vortex. Yay! One of the good ideas that oh, you didn't let Cyberdude join. Lasif, you were so quick. Should have waited a bit. That's fine. That's fine. You can quickly add them when you lose this game, right? The commit is not here. Are you watching on CodeWithAhsan channel, or are you watching on my profile? Where are you exactly? Yay! What Rex actually won? Lasif, come on. See. What Rex is new here, but still won the game. Are you on my profile? The CW page? Sorry about that. All right, I'm gonna create one more, and let's try to win this time. I'm gonna share that real quick. Give me 1 second. Yes. Yay! You won the game. You and I both won the game. But you won the game. That's super cool. Awesome. Let's go. All right, so I'm sharing the link now. That's the lobby. Trending wizard is here. Lasif, you are not there yet. I'm starting in 10 seconds. We're going to see if Lasif joins. If not, we're going to go ahead and try to win this last game. And if you are wondering how this works, the code is open sourced. So you can click the stars page, go to the code, start the repository if you find it useful. It has Apache 2.0 license, which probably means that you cannot use it completely open source, and that was part of the, or you cannot make business out of it, I think, because this was part of the hackathon itself. But yeah, um, that's what happening. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you learned a lot of things. So today we are just playing games and I'm answering questions, but the streams usually have a lot of learning as we go forward. And I probably am going to start sort of a web boot camp, maybe not. I'm still thinking over it, but we are going to have some really good resources. All right, I'm starting in 10 seconds. And then this is going to be the last game of today. I need to go eat something before my child wakes up again. And also, if you're not, let me quickly do one thing. I forgot to do that. Just 1 second. Reply commands. So we had Discord, and I really need to share the Discord link with you folks, which is at bio.link. Muhammad Asanayas, and I'm gonna quickly copy this. Do I have to do this every day? That is. So if I type the command Discord, this should send the Discord link to everyone. Feel free to join it, to enjoy, ask questions, and whatnot. And we start the game now. Good luck. And now, Cyber Dude, you're gonna try to win. This is the last game. And Waterex, I'm gonna beat you this time. I'm not even getting one right. Shit. I said too much, too early. No. Yes. 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 You were close, Trending Wizard or Cyber Dude. And you were close as well. But this one was tough. This one was tough. We got it. Let's go. Awesome. So let's quickly see who we can raid. If you have a favorite streamer that you want me to raid, just type in the chat. Or we're going to go to Twitch and we are going to try to find someone we can raid. Let's quickly see in the browse menu who we can raid today. No, nah, Cyber Dude, no, that's not true. I'm not winning because I have made the game. Raid Cameras. Okay, let's see who Cameras is. Are they online? It seems like they're not online. Not online. But what do they do? And is this in English? No, it's not. It's Spanish, right? Espanol. Gonna quickly go back and quickly see JavaScript. Okay, I'm gonna look into. Oh no, it should be English as well. English, JavaScript, and we can also do controller aim trainer, learning JS. Try to recall some front end skills and then. Okay. We can see what Kamil Kulig is doing. I see Vue.js. I don't hear anything, so let's see. Let's do a quick raid there. Channel. Mute myself. He's offline. You did these games? Yes, I built this game in about 16 to 18 hours for a hackathon, for a MongoDB hackathon. If you would like to read about it, there is, I think, it's in the GitHub repo as well, the submission, I believe. Did I add the submission here? No. Dev.to. Hey, Matt Fury, you just missed a game. We were doing so. It was so much fun. I beat Cyber Dude in all of the games. Sorry. So here's the submission. Um, and it has the information on the technologies used. We have Angular, Nest.js, Firebase, Prisma, Tailwind CSS. It has the link to the code as well, a demo video as well that I did. Where's your Discord? If you type the Discord command, or exclamation Discord, you should see, but I can also type it for you. You should be able to see the link for Discord right now in the chat. And we needed to raid this person. Let's go. Let's raid. Let's show them some love. So I'm gonna say CodeWithAhsan raid, and we need to copy some of the free icons because only they show up to everyone. Where are my free icons? Raid. Yeah, this one, and also Pog, like this one, right? So you can copy these links or copy this message, and then when we raid him, you can say hi, show some love, and I'm gonna see you later, most likely, if not tomorrow, then on Wednesday. I have to create some video tutorials. If you have not followed the YouTube channel, you can see that in the about section on my YouTube channel, or you can just try to find Code with Ahsan on YouTube, and you should be able to find a lot of good tutorials. Awesome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. This was so much fun. I enjoyed, and I'm gonna see you next time. Have fun. Take care of yourself. Take care of everybody around you, and happy coding as always.
Yes.